Welcome to the What is Stoicism podcast.
Centuries ago, before the Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations that we are born for the sake of each other, the Roman statesman Cicero made the same point in his work On Duties. Quote, "Since, as the Stoics hold, everything that the earth produces is created for man's use, and as men too are born for the sake of men, that they may be able mutually to help one another. In this direction we ought to follow nature as our guide, to contribute to the general good by an interchange of acts of kindness, by giving and receiving, and thus by our skill, our industry, and our talents, to cement human society more closely together, man to man." End quote. In this short passage, Cicero captures a trait of Stoicism that can be easy to overlook in modern interpretations: kindness toward others. It is, he says, in keeping with our nature to serve one another, to be generous with our abilities, and even to show tolerance toward those who try to pass their negativity on to us because they lack the tools to deal with it themselves. If we follow nature as our guide, we'll be guided by the four central Stoic virtues: wisdom, that which is clear-sighted and penetrating; justice, that which promotes and strengthens society; fortitude, that which is strong and courageous; and temperance, the very essence of propriety, the balance found in all virtue. Moving against these virtues, being unkind, unhelpful, or selfish, goes against our nature. As Cicero writes, quote, "The better and more noble, therefore, the character with which a man is endowed, the more does he prefer the life of service to the life of pleasure. Whence it follows that man, if he is obedient to nature, cannot do harm to his fellow man." End quote. Generosity, service, and integrity, then, are not optional extras for a Stoic. They are our natural duties, and failing to live by them is not merely a mistake, it's a dishonour to our very nature. Marcus Aurelius, writing some 2 centuries after Cicero, explored this idea from another angle. In his Meditations, he lists 5 ways the human soul dishonours itself. These serve as a practical checklist for staying aligned with nature and the Stoic virtues. Guided by the same philosophy as Cicero, Marcus's list points out not only personal failings, but also the ways we harm our relationships and communities. The list is as follows. We dishonour our soul: 1. When we resent anything that happens. To resent events is to set ourselves apart from nature, forgetting that we are part of a larger whole in which all things have their place. 2. When we reject another human being or act with malice toward them. This is the spirit of anger, turning against those we are born to help. 3. When we are defeated by pleasure or pain. Here we surrender our judgment and freedom to external forces. 4. When we act dishonestly or with affectation. False words and false appearances corrode character. 5. When we act without purpose or attention. Even our smallest actions should be guided by reason and directed toward the common good. Marcus's list is a mirror. It shows us not just where we fall short, but where we can take immediate action to align ourselves with the Stoic path. Notice how his points echo Cicero's vision. Resentment, malice, indulgence, dishonesty, and purposelessness all run counter to the virtues Cicero described. Each is a failure to follow nature, a failure to live with wisdom, justice, fortitude, and temperance. As Stoic thinkers like Seneca also reminded us, to benefit others is to benefit ourselves, and to wrong others is to wrong ourselves. In both cases, the impact is not just on the outside world, but on the quality of our own character. So how might we carry these ideas into daily life? We can start by treating Marcus's 5 points as a simple Stoic honour code. 1. Don't resent events. Accept them as part of the natural order. 2. Don't reject people. Seek to understand, even when you disagree. 3. Don't be ruled by pleasure or pain. Keep your mind sovereign. 4. Don't speak or act dishonestly. Let your words match your convictions. 5. Don't act without purpose. Align even small actions with the greater good. When Cicero urges us to cement human society more closely together, man to man, and when Marcus warns us against dishonouring our souls, they're pointing to the same truth. Our highest good is found in living virtuously, in harmony with nature, for the benefit of both ourselves and others. This isn't an abstract ideal. It's a practical way to live each day, one that demands awareness, discipline, and compassion. The choice is always before us, to serve or to withdraw, to build or to corrode, to live in alignment with nature or to act against it. And if we keep both Cicero's call to service and Marcus's list of self-betrayals in mind, we'll have both the vision and the guardrails we need to walk the Stoic path well. Don't dishonour your soul, and don't forget, we were born for the sake of each other.